All right, here's how Insert Learning works with Schoology. This is just a regular Schoology page, but what I've added in is a free response question, a discussion question, and then I've got another question down here. You can add multiple choice, and I also added an annotation there referencing from this question up to the text. Students can also go through and they can use the annotation tools to make their own highlights, notes on the page itself. Teachers can insert videos anywhere within the text, and really what this means is that it lets you chunk out the text into much smaller parts to help your students understand the information as they're reading through. And I'm going to show you how this looks on the teacher's side. So over here, I'm going to go ahead and first just delete these different parts of it. You'll notice that it's updating over on the student side. I'm just going to show you what this kind of looks like, right? So this is just simply our regular page on Schoology. And if I go over to the materials section, I'm going to really explain what this really means, is that instead of having your reading and then your questions and your discussions separate out as these different things where students read all of this text and then they go to the questions and then they go to discussions, they've kind of lost what they were thinking at those different moments. You want to be able to capture some of that stuff. So that's what Insert Learning is going to let you do on those Schoology pages. So we're going to start from scratch here. So I've got my page, and I have the Insert Learning Chrome extension installed. So I'm going to click on the extension up there and load it in. And now I'm going to add in a question up here at the beginning. So here we're referencing from building blocks. All right. So I've got that. I'm going to highlight this text that I'm referencing right there. If I want to, I can turn this thing into a multiple choice question. I'm also going to add in a discussion question right here. And down here, I could add in another question, right? And you kind of get the idea of all the different ways you can start to modify this text. Now what I'm going to do is to have my students be able to view it. Insert Learning acts separate or independent from Schoology because Insert Learning lets you do this on any website. That means is that even though my students are in my Schoology lesson, I need to assign it to my Insert Learning class. So I'm going to click on here. And now I'm going to assign it to my biology class. I think I'm going to student in that one right there. All right, you can also share this directly out to Google Classroom if you want to. And so now that's been assigned out there. And on the student side, what they'll need to do is they also need to have the Chrome extension installed, so Insert Learning extension installed, and they're enrolled in the class. So this is my student page, and I'm already enrolled in this class. If they don't have the extension installed or they're not enrolled in the class, the Schoology page just kind of looks like it normally does. But once they load in the Insert Learning extension, this is when the magic happens. What's really neat too is that when the students actually answer the questions right here, they participate in the discussions right here, all of these things start updating in real time. And these responses get collected into your Insert Learning dashboard, which you can access by clicking on here and then heading over to your dashboard. You can edit the title of your page as well if you don't like how it is in Schoology. But all those responses get collected into your dashboard, so you can quickly go through, do quick assessments from there. So that's how you're going to use Insert Learning to turn these Schoology pages into some really neat interactive things that your students are going to love.